An LIRR strike has been averted for now. A daffodil planting project honors 9/11 victims. And a Brooklyn bike caravan helps young cyclists get to school safely. From WNYC, this is NYC Now. I'm Sean Carlson. The Long Island Railroad has averted a workers' strike, at least for now. The unions representing more than half of the railroad's workforce have asked President Trump to create an emergency board to help broker a deal. The announcement comes as the union's leaders say their members did vote to authorize a strike, but their request for intervention by the president means they're required by law to stay on the job until at least next May. In the meantime, the unions say they'll work with federal authorities to help settle contract negotiations. The union is requesting a 16% raise over 4 years. The MTA says that's more than what other unions receive. The LIRR workers have gone without a new contract for 3 years. Hundreds of New Yorkers will be picking out daffodil bulbs and wildflower seeds over the next few weeks as part of a long-running citywide planting effort tied to 9/11 remembrance. The Daffodil Project is an initiative launched after September 11th as a symbol of renewal. The flowers are meant to be a living memorial to the victims of the attacks. Adam Ganzer is the project's executive director.
People getting their hands dirty and doing work to improve their communities is really just a powerful message, and these daffodil bulbs help people do that.
Organizers say tens of thousands of bulbs will be distributed this month in events across the 5 boroughs. A full list of upcoming distribution dates is available on the Daffodil Project website. And in sports news, it's WNBA playoff basketball time. The 5th-seeded New York Liberty squeaked past the 4th-seeded Phoenix Mercury on Sunday in Game 1 of their best-of-3 series. The Liberty pulled out a 76-69 win in overtime. Natasha Cloud led the charge with 23 points, while Brianna Stewart added 18 before leaving in overtime with a knee injury. With a win on Wednesday, the defending champs would punch their ticket to the second round. In other news, hockey fans in our area are remembering former New York Rangers goalie Eddie Giacomin. The National Hockey League says the Hall of Famer died this Monday. Giacomin played for the Rangers for more than a decade, including during the team's run to the 1972 Stanley Cup Finals. He entered the Hockey Hall of Fame in 1987, and in 1989, the Rangers retired his number 1 jersey. In a social media post, the Rangers said, quote, "You cannot discuss the history of this organization and not immediately think of Eddie." Giacomin was 86 years old. Up next, school is back in session, and in Brooklyn, a caravan of cyclists is helping kids safely bike their way to school. We'll have more on that after the break. Every Wednesday morning, a caravan of cyclists in green vests bikes down Bergen Street from East New York to downtown Brooklyn. It's called the Bergen Bike Bus, and for the last 3 years, it's been picking up kids and helping them safely bike to school. WNYC's Stephen Nessen was there for the first ride of the year.
Hey, how you doing? The only way to cover the Bergen Bike Bus is to join it. Around 7 a.m. last Wednesday, heavy clouds are gathering overhead. A dozen cyclists in green vests gathered at the corner of Bergen and Thomas Boylan Streets. They're munching on donut holes and preparing for the first ride of the school year.
Let's be extra careful to really bring them in at the front. We can keep saying boarding. Everyone knows people are coming on, bringing them in at the front.
That's Hilda Cohen, one of the founders of the group. She's telling the volunteers how to get kids from their bikes waiting on the sidewalk into the bike lane with the bike train.
That way we get less separated. We will get separated. I'm caboose at the end.
Cohen, the caboose, has one last piece of advice.
Remember, if you don't know what to say good morning. It helps all of us.
And they're off. As the train of adult cyclists makes its way west down Bergen Street, cars honk and drivers wave. Within a few minutes, the first family joins. Tamika Charles Sims and her 8-year-old daughter Sterling pedal into the bike lane.
Were you excited this morning?
Yes.
For your very first?
She's on a blue D-Light Schwinn bike with Dayglow flowers.
Is it so much cooler to bike to school than to walk to school?
Yeah.
She's short on words as she focuses on the road, which has become slippery as it starts to rain. Her mother says she wants her daughter to be comfortable biking in the city.
It's such a New York thing to bike on the street and be safe while doing it. So I wanted her to get her started early.
The family expertly navigates the slippery road, potholes, double-parked cars, and MTA buses. They're flanked by bike marshals in green vests who provide a buffer between the traffic and the kids. They make it to Sterling's Prospect Heights school safely, and the bike bus rolls on. By now, there are about 20 adult cyclists, parents, and volunteers with half a dozen kids. It's the busiest the bus will get all morning. Vinci Tang, her husband Fong Chen, and their 2 children, ages 4 and 6, roll aboard. It's the youngest's first time.
Great job, Callum. This is his first time biking by himself.
Tang keeps an eye on the road, while her son focuses on staying in the bike lane.
Okay, bump ahead.
Her 6-year-old daughter, Erin Chen, is already a pro. This is her 3rd season biking to school. Chen says she likes it because she can burn some energy in the morning.
You can, get all the sillies out and stuff, when you're biking before school.
The bike bus has dropped off about a half a dozen kids by the time it turns off Bergen and heads to downtown Brooklyn. By then, it's just Chen, her father, and a couple volunteers left. A light turnout for a rainy day.
Scooter on the left!
By the time Chen pulls up to her school, it's pouring. But she says it's no big deal.
Are you a little soggy?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
You don't mind?
No. Because anyways, I have an extra pair of pants.
She plans to take the Bergen bike bus again next Wednesday.
See you next week!
That's WNYC's Stephen Nessen. Before we go, it is that time of year again when the sun starts to set earlier. The National Weather Service says many locations around the region will see their last 7 p.m. sunsets of the year this week. In Upton, out on Long Island, where the service has its New York office, it's happening Monday night. Same for Islip and Bridgeport, Connecticut. Central Park will see its last 7 p.m. sunset on Wednesday. And up in Port Jervis in Orange County, New York, the last such sunset comes on Friday. Thanks for listening to NYC Now from WNYC. I'm Sean Carlson. We'll be back tomorrow.